know, I'm back playing some Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I said it like that. Ew. I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. It's supposed to be spooky, so we shall see. But let's game begin. I heard it's really good. Okay. Game's not suited for children, for those who are easily disturbed. Oh yeah. Kind of cute. So vibes. I really like her. I like long hair prefer, not short hair. Uh, Persephone. That is my name. Hi. Let's see what the story holds. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself meeting today, but this kind of just works out because, oh fuck, we used to walk to school together on days like this, so starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired waiting up. Oh, a generic. I love it. Okay. But if she's going to chase after me like that, I almost feel better off running away. Oh. However, I just sat idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Okay, so that's my cousin. Overslept again, bitch. But I caught you this time. Let me turn this goddamn music down. There we go. Not. Oh. Wait, what? Yeah, sound volume should be okay. Yeah, there we go. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because. Oh, it's me. I didn't realize I was talking. Fuck. Why do I sound like that? I don't sound like that in real life. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eto! You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Persephone. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Bro, that's your cousin. Leave it out. Fine, fine, fine. But did you just wait for me after all? I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I don't even know how to, like, voice myself. Ill. Let me check. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Let's see. We cross the street. Oh my god, bitch. We draw near the streets, become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Persephone, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? A club? 本当に? 本当にです. That's stupid. I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining no damn clubs. Hell right, sister. I ain't been looking either. That's not true. You told me yesterday you would join the club this year. Did I? I bet I don't remember. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. That's me in real life, and whenever people make plans, I get really upset with myself. So I know. I'm sure it's possible. Okay, yep. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. See, there's nothing wrong with it with the housing market these days. No, ma'am, I can't afford it. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Jesus. Okay, we're just hitting me now. Alright. I feel that in real life. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Foreshadowing? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You know what? I might be a NEET. So trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, it's fine. I look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Let me think. Well, at least promise me that you can try a little. Yeah, I guess so, bitch. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Bro, you guys are just in school. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Man, I wish it was like that. I was homeschooled, so, it was never over. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Am I right? No. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch up. I catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought I might need you some encouragement, because I thought, Know what? Well, you can go to my club. Sayori, I don't want to go to your goddamn club. Yeah, there is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! I'm gonna get so fucking mad. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. What? In fact, now I'm sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Oh, sota. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Crazy. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. You lying piece of shit. No, don't go. I wouldn't even go. I want her to experience that failure of disappointing her family, her friends. Don't make promises you can't keep. That's not how I yell, but I forgot it was me. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out to guilt trip me. I let out a long sigh. Ooh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Because, it's not like I'm on a diet or anything. Yes, let's go! Okay. Thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the old school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you don't call me a new member! Oh, I told you don't call me a new member! I glance around the room. Oh, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Oh, what's her voice? Seriously, you brought a boy? That's stupid. Way to kill the atmosphere. Persephone, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! I guess she's gonna talk like that. Alwar skipped me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Of course, I forgot I'm a boy probably. Or maybe I'm a girl. Search the face, Mom! What are you looking at? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Sayori. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears compared more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. That's gonna be my girl. Look at them tetes, they look very nice. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Persephone! Monika smiles sweetly. Monika, I hate Monikas. I'm sorry for names, Monika, just ignore me. We don't know each other well. We really talked, but we were in the same class last year. She's really hot too. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Come on, sit down, Persephone. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to, sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. I'll get the cupcakes. Monica's life? I don't know. I was thinking not Sayori. The long hair, the black one. Not the black one. The long hair. The black long hair. I forgot her name. Natsuki? Shit, I don't know. Oh, that's her. Hey, May, did I get them? Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? This bitch, Yuri. I like her. She's hot. The girls have a few desks arranged to the table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! I got their voices mixed up. I don't remember whose voices is who anymore. So we're gonna try my best to keep consistent. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I love pussycats. The whiskers are drawn with acid and a little piece of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. You know. Well, just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and Monica I follow. Wow, I can't read for shit. It's delicious! Sayori talks about her mouthful as she's already managed to get icing on her face. Turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I don't want to talk about cupcakes anymore. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her seeking a glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yo, that's me in real life, though. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Bitch, she probably got it at Walmart. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. I made them for you or anything? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. That anime. I thought you technically did... Oh, wait. Not anime. The video game. What is it called? Yandere Simulator? Was it Yandere? Wait. Maybe it was an anime. I'm getting sidetracked. I thought you technically did, Sayori. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you dummy. Alright, chill. Jesus. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying the tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Ooh, I would love some tea right now. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. I gave her like a deep voice. I can't help myself. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri should try to impress you. That's not. And so Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. She's so cute. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragging here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay, sweetie? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. I feel like it's nothing but arguing, and the budget is publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader! Yuri also nods in agreement. Then, I'm surprised there aren't much more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Wow. But it makes school events like a festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we can graduate. I am sounding like a preacher at church. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Bro, it's just a club. Jesus. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three people. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of new members joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Persephone, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, boobs. I like reading about boobs in a medical book, if that counts. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Why did I just yell at her? Jesus. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Persephone Lovelace, at long last I catch stream. I've been listening while I get ready for work. Oh, nice! Oh man, work. Ah! Don't love it. But I'm glad I guess you can listen to me. Nice to see you. Where was I? Telling good stories such a foreign world's equally impressive. I can't with these voices I'm doing. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about the reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. Same, bitch! I love reading. I don't know why in this universe I'm like, fuck books. Like, come on. Books are amazing. We met and then you evaporated. I know, I'm sorry. I had a lot of laugh problems to kick up, but I am good now, so I should be more consistent. Yeah, everything's fine now. You know, the real world sucks, but it's okay. I got everything, I think, situated, and I should be more regular now. Hence is why I'm posting more. But I'm gonna try to lock down more editing. Yeah. But you know, I like a lot of things. Bitch, what do you like? Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Alright, Yuri, chill. Isn't that amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, like V.C. Andrews? Am I a horror? I read a horror book once. Am I a horror? I'm stupid. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Oh, I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give it back! Fine. Your cupcakes are poems! Everything you do is just as cute as you are! Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet, huh? I understand now how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Or takes more than just confidence. That's true as form of writing oneself. You must be willing to open your ear to... what the fuck am I saying? Wow. I gotta sound like Tommy Pickles. Not Tommy Pickles. You know, I don't remember what that show is called. Cartoon. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, showing you the deepest reaches of your heart. Should have talked fast. I guess that's gonna be a writing. Monica says, do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And the next time we meet, we all share them with each other. The way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and straighten the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Persephone? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on there, there's still one problem. What is that? Now that we're back in the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Persephone! I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this and I'm rock hard? This is like tough decisions, guys. Tough. That is if I'm writing poems. Is there a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Oh, one by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, bitch, personal space. You really did scare me for a moment. You really just came here for cupcakes? I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think it's with that we can officially end the day meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Persephone, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Am I supposed to be in love with Monica? Because I don't want to be with Monica. I want to be with Yuri. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. That's me every day. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Miss Ebony, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, I guess might as well. Yay, can we stop at a Burger King first? With that, two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind is wandering back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, my Monica. Well, I'd really be happy to spend every day after school in literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, fuck, I gotta write a poem. It's time to write a poem! Pick your words and you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Right, work time, sunshine, have the best day and night, and good stream. You too, Twin Pites. See you later. Oh, fuck. I gotta write a poem. I don't know how to do that. What is this? Holiday Calm Portrait Blanket. I didn't even read the goddamn instructions. I was like... Let's see. Everything should be okay. No. I'm losing my brain my train of thought. What do? I do a what poem do I do? What's the history? Oh. Pff. Yeah, I'm gonna do philosophy. Ooh, death? the goth heart in me. I'm like sitting on like a tombstone and just eating Pringles, writing my poetry with my black eye makeup on, just drenching and thinking all my feelings in this paper. Oh, my mom, my parents don't understand me. My dad left me when I was 6 years old. Oh shit, get down. We'll do lipstick, because I like lipstick, because it's hot. Climax. Whoa. Fester, clouds. And that's a happiness? Bro, that could get dark. Aftermage, ocean, cheeks. Happiness. Fireflies. I like fireflies. Eternity. What the fuck? Am I writing an actual, like, poem? Because I'm gonna be really upset if I fuck this up. A vertigo. That's a head problem. Ooh, kitty. I love cats. Agonizing. Doki Doki. I gotta take Doki Doki no matter what. Existence. A sunset. And, aura. Cheer. Memories. Anime, of course. Romance. What is this? What am I doing? I'm just like clicking on things. Oh, parfait. Ooh, I love parfaits. Love. Playground, Alice, Secretive Kite. Childhood. Shit, let's go talk about Inferno. Whatever that means. Hi again, Persephone. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Persephone. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserved any slack! Oh, I'm a boy! What the fuck? Alright. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't even know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in a club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeating Natsuki plots back in her seat. Don't worry, guys! They have like the same voice. You know what? I keep confusing what they look like. Persephone always gives her best as long as she's having fun. I helps me with my busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your mom is so messy it's distracting. Whoa. And you almost set your house on fire once. Me. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Persephone can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situations she just puts me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy! It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal, but it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to write. rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasure to surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I don't make it a really big deal if you don't want me to. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag, pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you want. This is how girls accidentally be so. Oh, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't know. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading so much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is, oh, fuck me, I already skipped over. I can't help but notice her tense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slipped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really late compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is all about. The problem is that the Ideal Literature Club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to our creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Oh, what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we do things to speak to the creative minds. What's that? What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Deliberating, yeah. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creativity, Tommy. Okay. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. By therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what I would like to see a world through her eyes. Ah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry! Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all! It's your fault for sleeping like a dumbass! This isn't the napping club! Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know! You need to get used to it! Don't say that out loud! I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true. It's true now! Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Thanks. It's what I do best! That's the problem! What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day! That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up this time on time? That's a secret! I knew it. Come on! At least give me the benefit of a doubt! I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over your face. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? We're clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out and all around here. Ah! I run my fingers down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush this out. Like, my hair is just really hard to get right. I won't problem that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. It isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe out the stain with my finger. And nobody would ever even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about either. Hey, you Minnie! You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Ah! That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. And once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. What the fuck is this shot? I guess I'm taller than her too. I'm 5'3". You guys must be like 5'1" if you have to look up to me. I'm not used to that, actually. I kinda like it. That's so funny! What is it? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a boyfriend who does these kinds of things. Nah, I'm not into you, lady. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful, the button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button nearest her chest. Oh. Does this thing even fit you properly? I like to show my boobies off to the boys after gym. I did it when I bought it. Oh, I did when I bought it? Oh, boy. Okay. If you ever button it, you'll have to notice sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs gotten bigger again. And don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arm out and twirls around. So if you keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why do you say that it's like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it buttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I don't like you. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. If you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we're really better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come and wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori? Oh, but I was joking that time. Man's and Pokta would do sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Persephone, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, didn't you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, not everyone's ready. Why don't you find... well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri constantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same for myself. Who should show my poem first? Ooh. I think Sayori. I'm definitely most going to share it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Persephone! I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. And honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Persephone poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Give me back my goddamn paper, please. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now. Xena, get down. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you, in the club room. Well, of course. I'm really not, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Persephone, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only real people can do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not really sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here, but then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. This bitch. Twin Pites. I know you're at work. You said Sunshine. That's funny. I didn't realize you were referencing this. That's crazy. Dear Sunshine. The way you glow through the blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out in bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above the sky's blue, a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not bad. I want breakfast. That's a shitty ass poem. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No! I just said a little bit. Like you can't answer just a little bit. You can't just answer a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best! Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast! Ooh, that sounds really good. Even though you're late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. It gets all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point of arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, we'll do Monika. Hi, Persephone. Ain't having a good time so far? Yeah. Glad to hear it. But the way since you're new, by the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share you a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah! Don't worry, Persephone. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yep, that's true. A handshake Monika's poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You'd say are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Mm. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like two of you really care about each other, your well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading a poem. Hmm. Uh, you sure not reading it too much? Ah, how could I be? I'm a genius. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in that case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I could tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I like to see you try new things, baby. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So you don't have to force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah, ah, anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. It sounds pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Suka, suka. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. Up here inside of the clue. No, I can't see real bind like a film left out on the sun, but it's too late on my retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, straightened forever to everything. A hole in the infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Whoa, that see the direction that the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I was at home. My parents had a clue. I can't. Uh, interesting. I feel like it kind of ended up stalkerish towards the end. How the fuck do I finish this poem? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. And that was the inspiration behind this one. Aha. Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. And I've been influenced by poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Ooh. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a certain point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today, sugar. Thanks for listening. The fuck, are you in a podcast, bitch? Yuri. Oh my god, it's my slutty voice coming out now, okay? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. That's me for real. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on, okay? This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess I might be after reading through it. Is it bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I can't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, It's just that there's specific riding habits that are usually typical of new riders, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that's the most noticeable thing I recognize in riders is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up rides separate from the topic matter, and that form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is as her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different ways and skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but keeping them to work together. It's probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine, crazy. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologized to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if the rare opportunity for her. Which is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air and the blood of my enemies. A present but living in the past. The light flickers, it flickers, I flicker back. What? I'm sorry, such terrible handwriting. What? I was thinking that at all. But it took you so long time to read. Well, I just don't want to read script very often. Well, what did I say? Actually, I think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more wild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost, Yuri? Hoo 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 hoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Persephone. Really? I must be totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets ought to express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. It's soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way, jeez. I hadn't even thought of that. Thanks for dampening the mood, bitch. That's impressive. That's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things, too. Yeah, you may be right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? Bitch, the last person. Well, it's about time what I expected from you, someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was fast or bad. It just didn't expoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you already get smacked? I'll pass. With you. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sing, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Why am I lying? I fucking hated it. It was trash. What are you, in fucking 5th grade? What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Because everyone in high school thinks that writing it has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! Like, what's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yep, I can understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro, bitch. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from a younger one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Actually, I pretty expected it. I started to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Wow, I am such a fucking beta. I'm over here like sucking these girls' dick, trying to make them happy. Wow. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone is judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. Sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki, gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their perspective on poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What is with this language? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean to have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? That? Thanks, but that really didn't come out nice at all, bitch. Well, I do have a couple suggestions, you stupid whore. If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, stupido. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Persephone did too. So based on that, I gotta give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my own writing style, bitch. And I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Persephone liked my poem too, you know. Even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki slowly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you know, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Persephone appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ha! How dare you know he didn't appreciate my advice more. Are you full of yourself, bitch? No. If I was full of myself, I would definitely go to my way to make everything I do overly cutesy and have him blow a load at me. You! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who magically grew a size bigger as soon as Persephone started showing up, slut. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Persephone! She's trying to make me feel like bad. That is not true. She started. If she can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. And then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader for not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Persephone. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our languages. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Persephone? Don't drag me in the middle of this. Well, did I get dragged into this for in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. I am not talking to Sayori. I know who's right. Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all! Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Uh-huh. I understand. Yuri? You are a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said to her, poems was cute. I see. I'm sorry, Master. Oppa, I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Ooh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this couldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't think you should too. Natsuki clenches her fist, and in the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. And sometimes when I'm hurt, I have to take a walk and clear my head. Sarah, you stupid bitch. She doesn't need to. You know what? I'm ready to do that. I'll spare me from having to look at all your stupid faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. Ugh, dramatic bitch. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares out at her desk. I gingerly approach her, sit in the adjacent chair. Everything's alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. I want to suck your dick. Okay, I love you. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Oh, man. I'd beat her if I could. You handled it so well, anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Persephone. You're so kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful, so scandalous. Is that so? What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing poems? It's been a lot of fun! Well, I say it's worth it. It's alright. Well, no, what? It was alright. Well, mostly. Persephone, yeah, I'd say the same. I don't know what I said, but yeah, I agree. It was neat thing to talk about with everybody. Awesome! In that case, well, let's do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about that kind of poem everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And on to my newfound determination. Persephone! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Let's see. Actually, it's been a while since Sayori has spent time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Ah, Sayori! About what happened earlier? Hey, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen a fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No. No, I was turned on by it. I love them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see they make good friends with you. Yeah. You know, Persephone, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think you can get along with everyone, and what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's everything is going to be so much fun. Oh boy. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation. I'm sure being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, let's just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I passed Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an eternal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Oh my gosh, I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. Bro, I've been dealing with sinus congestion for a little bit, and it sucks. I hate it. My fucking nose. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. I need water. My throat's like getting dry from doing voice acting. Man. So, apparently doing poetry, you get, like, people to love you. I guess that's what we're gonna do. So, let me see what's available. Playground Whisper. Oh, I know. We're gonna do dark. We're gonna do dark, gloomy shit, because that's what my other girl likes. I forgot her name. This bitch. So, it looks like I was hitting them off. Oh, wait, maybe not. Alright, I gotta blow my nose again. Sorry. You know what? I'm just taking some allergy pills at this point. Fuck. Should I take one or two? Maybe one. One should be fine. Well, let's start the gulp in the water bottle. And these pills are expired too, so I hope these work. Or it might kill me. Who knows? Anyways, waterfall, strawberry. Ooh, strawberries. Well, let's see. Ooh, I should get some cake. No, I'm on a diet. Fuck. Clouds. Disown. Rose. Eternity. Uncannity. Oh, I shouldn't. Death. Fear. I don't really know what I'm supposed to take out of goddamn poems. Horror. Oh! I'm stupid as fuck. If she likes it, then it's good. Okay, she likes that, okay. Yes! My wife right there. That's my wife, Yuri. Fuck! God damn it, I don't want you! Why? Why? Why does she like it? There we go, agonizing. I want to do this again. I don't. Why does she like it? Fuck. A day passes, and it's time for the club meeting today. I got a little more comfortable over here. Hold on, let me check the battery. Okay, we're doing good. Got a little more comfortable over here the past couple days. Enter the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Persephone! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I just still not used to you being a club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that's all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori never retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. My throat was going away for a second. We're good. Testing. She turns it upside down and lets the contents spill open to the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ooh, Sonic the Hedgehog who? I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to completely forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves you one option, you fat bitch. I give up! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri surely giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is the book as always. I wasn't listening to anything. It was just something in my book. Yeah! I just turned to me bars of money! That's... Don't give me a ball like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like yours, something is fair enough retribution. I forgot who was talking. I didn't mean that. I was too absorbed in my book. I really like you when you speak your mind, Yuri. It's kind of hot. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I just have to I want to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing, and after all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Crazy. But... you could have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki to make it up. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plap! Yeah! Out of nowhere, someone smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was? What? A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution! Retribution. Actually, that was almost worked. I just gotta give it to you. But then I heard you blab about cupcakes. And I was totally worth seeing your reaction. Natsuki! They're so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it, you stupid bitch. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Numb. So good! Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. You look so really good too, Natsuki! Can I try? Jeez, I'm not gay. Beggars can't be choosers. Get your own food. But it's chocolate! Yeah, but do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, stop. I like you, but not like that. I get it. Stop touching me. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches out and nudges Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans toward and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookies. What? Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away safely. Yuri and I laugh at as well. Gee, you're such a kid sometimes. Grow up. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. I haven't either. Huh. That's a bit unusual. Oh, she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Do you think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't or anything. Monica tries to climb over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. A boyfriend? Are you talking about? Monica quickly glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. And to be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. It's not that I heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently, and I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. Look forward to it. Is that so? Is that the case? I'll let you down, Persephone. Monica smiles sweetly. Well, her smile is so cute. Oh, I didn't mean pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'll really love a chance to share one once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thank you. So, did I miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose Sayori's mischievous escapade. It looks like everyone else has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie, Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. It's really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be in the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sinks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Muttering this, since I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused, and then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I just reread a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Uh-huh. I wanted to reread some of it, but for some particular reason. I'm just curious to how come you had two copies of the same book. I meant to be talking, oops. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Suka. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Illuminati. It's Illuminati. I'm really into her now. If she's into Illuminati and Mothman, wife her up. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost youngster sister. But as soon as she does, so her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from human experimental prisons. And while her life's in danger, she needs desperately to choose who to trust. Is it Tentacle Man or her sister? No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. But not the tentacles. Those tentacles are amazing. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Persephone? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. So she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. And when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, there may not be the most naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Am I rambling? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I have lost interest. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know how that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I did say something strange. And please stop me if I'm starting to start talking too much. Cause I can't stop talking once I going. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Yeah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just give me the damn book. Go retrieve the book that I had to put in my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit. Is it all right? All right. Is it all right if I just sit here? I slipped to the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. And it's reading company with someone. Ah, I see. Well, just tell me if I'm distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand that Yuri means about reading in company, as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe it's a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. It's just I was... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? You sound like an abuse victim. It's okay. You don't have to apologize, because I used to do that really bad. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I saw at my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in a way, so I said I use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of embarrassing. Distracting me. It's like as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes met. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the last thing I could do, since you've been so patient with me after all. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, she just assumes that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like it's not like I can see in your head or anything, but they kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Persephone... That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing, don't you think? Oh, wait, I didn't mean to mean it that way. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I don't really know what you were self-conscious about, that sort of thing. Oh, I guess I meant that it's kind of cute. You really say that? Why do you say all that all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's poem with each and every one. We might not have time if we wait too long. Your exhales expired from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. You releases her hand from the book, causing it to close top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do more of the reading tonight. Would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have much to preference either way. Huh. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'd be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, I feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. Stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. What should I show my poem first? Yuri? Let's see what you written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with surprise expression on her face. Do you like it? Persephone. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a great job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Yelp! Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. You used to what? I don't know! It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. My parents hated me growing up. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you sure you never shared, like, the shit to me before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. That's horseradish. I really only rap for myself. And besides, people should just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Yuri gets odds. Haha. Even your close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Okay, the raccoon. Ooh, raccoons. Okay, it happened in the dead of the night. While I was slicing bread for a guilty snack, my attention was caught by a scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed the strange tendencies on my, what does that say? Unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of my consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back to me. My enticing beauty and my cut knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The mood, what? Enticing beauty and my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, it, an urge. The moon, it cements its place, and it reflects that much more lights off on my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in my eyes of my raccoon friend. A slice that bread fresh and soft, and raccoon becomes excited. Oh, perhaps I merely projected my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. A raccoon has taken following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning, a slice of bread, and I feed myself again. I don't know. It sounds like she's cutting up the damn raccoon. I don't know how I feel about that. Ugh. Uh, um, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. You see the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it to face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that's different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me indulging in more unusual hobbies. In those sorts of things, I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Persephone? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little bit of something like that. The best we can do is to respect each other in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, some things makes us more comfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might rant a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Who should I show my home next? Oh my god, it's a lot of reading. Let's do Sayori. Persephone! I really love your poems! I can't believe you're hiding these from me! I'm not hiding from anyone. But your poems are so good! Yesterday's and this one too! You can't tell me you haven't done this before! I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Nobody! You're even Natsuki! Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I do think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, you idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you said I make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like getting? Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through than I can through myself. Through you than I can through myself. You know what I mean. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. I'm not a kid now. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Persephone. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's not the first time you read something for me. Oh, it's the first time you actually read something for me. You completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when you go home. Really? broke my pencil. Seriously bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive to her surroundings, she butts right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down, pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, her knees shaken. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem. Ow! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry about it. I'm sure I'll like it. Sorry, it's getting hard to breathe. Okay. Water. Bottles! A bottle on my scalp! Related to cookie jar! Secret, I swear I keep all my dreams. The balls sunshine all rubbing together in a bunch of kids. I reach the side of my thumb and forefinger, pluck one out! It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with other butters. Happy dots on the bottom of the room. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle is a star item to my pets. Sometimes my friends and me a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. But after night, more dreams. Friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my finger goes. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering a secret hiding in nooks and crannies. Diggling and dangling, scraping and scrapping. I blur just off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally on down, I open up and here comes my friends. And they come in such a hurry. They want my bottles that much. I frantically put them to the shelf, one after the other, holding them down to each of my friends. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against between my toes and my feet. Happy dots, I shared all over the floor. They're supposed to be for all my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. What I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my soul. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did! Didn't you tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. But you can tell me a whole lot. And I've been really touching with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. My point is, it came out really good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks! I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing like this magic. You got pretty passionate about that, huh? I'll have you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing till I die! Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Mood. I wonder if this one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me not to be pessimistic. Natsuki. Hi, again, Persephone. How's the rat going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're proud of yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I would count on that. You never know. What to share? What makes you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Persephone. I was gonna go, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go something so deep. I guess I underestimate you. And it's easy for me to, write deep shit, It's just in my nature. I'm a depressed bitch. But it's always counts when I put some effort. That's so very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. That Yuri lacks that kind of writing that full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who lacks simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri lacks it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allow people to get something out of it. It's just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all their nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at that point. Never really asked, though. I'm sure nowhere near her level yet. No, I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Not that big of a deal. I'm just natural. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn about trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you did too. Alright, let's take a look. Give me a second. I gotta pick up my charger. Oh, I'm hungry now. It's so hard to be rich. Save me. Is it a BTS song? I think it's a BTS song. Alright, let's look. Let's look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Wrap beautiful color, flashing, expand, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony, a meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grunting waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, cosine, tangent. Like playing chalkboard on toner table, like playing vinyl on pizza crust, an endless poem meaningless. Oh, shit, I should have went to the bottom. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I get it's just the way I write. So I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just that kind of writing. I've never really seen it before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my own space on the paper. Choosing where and how I space your words and can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote those lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over their noises. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract or physical expression of the feeling. Of course, a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip off of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. And when that happens, don't forget to save your game. Wait, what? When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpectedly may happen. Foreshadowing. Wait, is this tip even writing? Is this tip even writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Ooh, third ball barrier. That's cool. Who should my poem be of next? I like your last one better. Oh, really? Well, yeah, I could tell you were a little more daring in this one, though. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It felt really flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying, complicated language. Just make it simple and cute, and that's the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I write you through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard of all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, bitch. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Stupid bitch. Amy has a cute singing voice, and I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang that chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Ugh. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to tell her to touch me. I try not to let her to touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. No shit. Amy has a lot of friends. Always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. And if her friends start to like spiders too, that's why I'm not friends with her. Ew, disgusting. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone, stupid bitch, she can go fucking unalive herself. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. Of course not, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can just explain complicated issues in much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone could agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you really know? Do you know who people are like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. I wrote some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or something less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny, huh? Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? What did she say? Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri is pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies, like fucking spiders or something. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Not to get in trouble finding her words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday, stupid bitch. But that way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even her writing styles are really different. I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. If that's what I do best it's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important, but I wouldn't make people think, I'm not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it, bitch. Alright, everyone. We're all done reading each other poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit in front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do you really have to do something like for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. Is that... That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that sounds great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you meant hear about, I mean, sorry, you got me a little flabbergasted a little bit. I'm sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem reciting during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. So we're putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring the poster, holders up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? No. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this stupid shit, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group. I agree with Natsu. I could never in my life do something like this. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where you're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until the last couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their own poems out of a loud whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. They're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event to each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better. We'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's a nice to hear feelings. Begin to make for yourself. Finding new hobbies. Having fun. That's right. It's those reasons that we're all in this club together. But don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do, Chad. And if all it takes is stand in front of the room for 2 minutes and write a poem, then I know you can do it. Eh. Natsuki Yuri remains silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least you could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but, looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Alright, fine! Okay, fine! Oh my god, I'm sorry. My voice changed a little bit because I got a really bad sore throat, so it's really hard. I might be going to puberty again. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Ew. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. Oh, what about you, Yuri? Ooh. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's suspected faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, oh hails bells. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! No way! No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Put it in slow, please. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, then you gotta expect it to do it in front of strangers. Oh no. Don't worry, sugar. I'll start out to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika lifts through her notebook to the specific poem she has in her mind in herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way to Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her text and poem. Here clears her confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes her recitation. You know what the fuck I meant to say. Don't correct me, please. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika! Thank you so much, baby. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You could do it, Sayori. You can do it, Yuri! It's called Aftermage, a Christmas Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts to read the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refuses to do this. Why is she so slowly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform to a sharp syllable, a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and the structure that she initiates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone's stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she'd be bewildered on her behalf. It's up to me to save the situation. And first, to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay! I can say next then! Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the Pinocchio. Haha, Pinodium. Lemonium? I don't know how the word goes. This one's called My Meadow. Ah! Ah! giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sarah begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made for a perfect match. The poem is aimlessly cheery like Sayori's. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I'd probably wouldn't think much of it. But I do, so...
On the same page.
Ah! Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I can reach more deeply into someone. I thought I could. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it, bitches! Good job, Sayori. My girl, my top squeeze. You Persephone liked it. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of this poem fits you really nicely. But it might take other poems would work quite well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, poems of yours where that sort of delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's why I want to practice that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! Who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Persephone. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. I might as well, sorry, I got the wrong voice. I might as well Persephone. Whoa, what the fuck is that voice? I don't know who she is. I don't know who that girl I was talking to. Might as well let Persephone lower everyone's standards. Wow, I keep clicking the wrong damn thing. Oops. Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well go get over with. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I'm mad. I'm getting tired now. It's not like I have much of a selection of what I wrote to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I start my poem, so I'm not exactly confident in my own writing. It's hard to put the energy in it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. I suck at everything, literally, and dick. Don't worry about that so much, Sugar. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alrighty then. Just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? God damn it. I know I'm beautiful and all, but fucking stop. Ew. Because you're presenting? Ha. Stupid bitch. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Because I want to jump off a cliff right now because of you guys. Natsuki takes a breath. And once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthusiastic, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki trademark style, and it works surprisingly well for her. Well spoken and loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, and it's given life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She shouts back to her seat. Now that wasn't so bad, was it, Sugar? Easy for you to say. You'd be better not to make me do that again, bitch. Well, is that a threat? I can kick your ass in like 2 seconds, bitch. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of the other people? I got the wrong voice. Fuck me, man. Don't you feel a little, at least you know what? We're skipping the next line. Do it in front of other people will be way easier. Not you fucking bitches. I don't even want to talk to you guys anyways. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but not you guys. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing and disgusts me. Oh. Take a surprise, Natsuki! I think it would be better the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, because I'm better than you. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through today. It might be hard, but I hope that y'all have an idea of what you want and what you want to do. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets to let everyone know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. Wow, the pressure isn't real or anything. Jeez. Wow, the pressure isn't real or anything. Jeez. Wow, the pressure isn't real or anything. Jeez. Oh my goodness. That's embarrassing. Why did you do that? Ah! I have to cut that out. Fuck! I should probably find other poems to recite instead. That's fine too, sugar. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort in the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Okay, everyone. Think it's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. I've been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Oh, ready to go, Sayori? Yup! Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, am I supposed to respond to that? You don't give me a read. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's get already. Walk home, Sayori, once more, and even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was busy. No wonder. I was thinking to myself something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked us to walk home with you? Uh-huh. What did you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk home with Yuri. Why does the thought of that make me heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down. Isn't it so beautiful? Yeah, I know, I'm getting a little fired up in my words. But I really like her too. She's actually kind of hot. But isn't she beautiful and so smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said, bitch. And you made it! Oh, Jesus. There's not even any point in speculating something that never is going to happen. Well, maybe it might. You don't know that. But I just like to think about it. Like before you won't need me anymore, you know? Since you're a grown man and all. Need you? You're not my mom. Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement of you. If you say so. Conversation trails off, and we're left feeling awkward, but it's kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point of speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in time. Alright, so I am going to save here. Yeah, we're safe here. Fuck! Stop doing that! I don't know if I want to play a different game. It's like 3 a.m. So I'm probably gonna take a nap and then go stream again. Actually, no, I'm not gonna take a nap. Ha! What am I talking about? I'm probably going to edit this and whatnot. Cut out a couple stupid shit because I'm a little noob at this. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. Yeah. See you later.